I am on my way to a little bit of a road trip. So a year ago when I moved here, I had no clue what pickleball was. Honestly, I thought it was something that came with a burger. So I'm heading up to Softball's Our Game and the Pickleball Headquarters here in the Villages. It's on Route 466 up in the North Villages. And I'm going to pick out a new pickleball paddle. Kelly's going to tell us all about the right paddle for your skill level. And the one I bought on Amazon isn't going to cut it. So let's go for a ride, get some paddles. And now it's time for me to get the right paddle. Kelly is the owner of the store, and she's going to talk with us a little bit about paddles. What you should use, what you shouldn't use, what's the best paddle for your style. So let's start.
Thank you, Robin. Well, if you're in the Villages and you're looking to become a pickleball player, like we have 6,000 now, you're going to want to understand that there's about 8 really lead manufacturers that are out there, and we carry all their paddles. With those paddles, we give everyone the opportunity to try before you buy.
Try before you buy. That's awesome.
Yeah, so you can come in and you can say, I'm not quite sure if I want to go with a lower price paddle because I'm just a beginner, but I'd like to try the intermediate to see if I can use it and tell the difference. So we give you that opportunity. There's usually 3 stages of paddles.
Here.
This would be, we call like the recreational one that plays maybe once a month or when family comes, and that would be the entry level. Then you move up to the intermediate paddle, which is somebody who has not really been in the athletic paddle racket world and wants to see if they enjoy the sport. You could keep this paddle for anywhere from 2 to 5 years, depending on how much you use it. Then you go up into the higher level, which are for more extreme players, and they call them more the pro paddles. They range anywhere from about $130 to $155, $60. But if you are just looking to be somebody who plays on a regular basis, once or twice a week, learning how to be a pickleball player, you would go in your intermediate range. And what we would do is we would try and figure out with some demos hitting into the net, if you would want to use a paddle that is lightweight, which would start at about 7 ounces, or heavyweight, which goes up to about 8.9 ounces. And so you have 19/10 of an ounce in between there, and it really does make a difference. So we would let you hit and take control of those paddles to see if you like a lighter weight paddle or a heavyweight paddle. Once you decide that, that rental goes up there and you turn it in and you get that price right off of your paddle. So it's $7 for 7 days to try any paddle you want. And then you get the paddle that's really going to work for your athleticism. And you get the right one so you can build your skill set.
I think it's really a great thing that you'll let people try it, and then you get the price of the rental taken off of the price of the paddle, so you do get exactly what it is you're looking for. Now, how many times, what if they rent a paddle and they don't happen to like it and they want to try something else?
That's up. 3 rentals to the purchase of a paddle, which is up to $21. But usually we can talk to you about your athleticism, what you're liking when you feel it here in the store for the weight, and get an idea that what, when you walk out the door as a demo, is going to be what you'd like to purchase. Most of the time it takes 1 to 2 paddles after we hit it into the net in the store, and we let it fit your grip, and we also see what you're feeling as a weight. And those things really help us gear you and personalize the fitting of your paddles. Once we have that all under control, you come in, you try 1 or 2, and you'll be able to narrow down, put that credit towards the purchase of a paddle that you can keep for a lifetime.
So now we're going to try it out. I think maybe I should take my shoes off because I have little high heels on, and
ensure that you're hitting it in the center, because every single paddle has that sweet spot that you're looking for to get the maximum.
hence the sweet spot.
Correct. Okay. This is your second paddle that's going to show you something that has a little more power and pop. So this is a little, this paddle's a little, actually it's a little heavier.
Okay.
But it's thinner and it's more, it has a graphite surface, so you'll be able to get a little more spin off the pop and a little bit more power.
Show you that one. Oh my God.
Okay, you're not used to playing with one of these. That's it. Can you hear the difference when you hit it?
Yes, I feel the difference.
Right. So what that's gonna do is it's gonna give you a lot of speed when you're playing from the back line, but what you're gonna miss, which you'll sometimes prefer, is when you're up at the line, dinking, is the control with the softer touch with this paddle. So, yep, so just try
Yeah,
that
I can
again.
feel now it's definitely lighter.
You see that, how it just pops a little bit coming back, and you can direct the paddle where you want it to go.
And when you buy a paddle, you have to bling it out with a grip. I've already eyed up the one I want. You know, it's the purple one. No, it's not the pink one. It's the purple one.
So this is a great opportunity to take this ball and play when it's a rainy day, play by yourself, work on your skill set, and just have the opportunity to develop maybe a better serve or a little bit of a better dink and do it in the comfort of your home.
Awesome. All right, we're going to get a demo of the unbreakable ball.
Window ball.
Unbreakable glass ball. The ball that's not going to break the glass.
But it's going to give you the opportunity to practice on your own on those rainy times when you can't go out on the court.
When I first started to research a little bit about pickleball, there's a part of the court called the kitchen, and you're supposed to stay out of the kitchen. I actually thought that was a joke. I figured some man came up with that. I have to stay out of the kitchen. The 9th take. It's up on Route 46. It's up on, so I'm taking a little road trip up to, maybe I'll do the marketing. Okay. So you want to stay tuned and watch what I'm going to buy.